Welcome into Hogan Field in Graham, Texas, as we bring you the regional final for softball this afternoon between the Abilene High Eagles and the Aledo Lady Cats. I'm Jimmy Poe, glad to be with you here this afternoon. This ought to be a big one right here. Winner goes to Austin. Loser has their season come to an abrupt end. Abilene High, the visiting team this afternoon, comes in with a record of 26-11 overall to take on the Lady Cats, who come in with a record of 28-10. How'd they get here? Well, Abilene High in the first round of the playoffs knocked off Amarillo High. In the second round, they knocked off El Paso Americas. And then last week in the regional semifinal, they knocked off Richland. And so they get ready to take on the Lady Cats, who got here. Perfect record in their district. They defeated Birdville in by district, then Fort Worth Pascal, and then Lubbock Monterey to reach this regional final. It is a overcast, heavy day here in in Graham. And so we will see if that affects the flight of the softball here this afternoon. And let's take a time right now to look at this afternoon's starting lineup. First for the visiting Abilene Eagles of head coach Jenna Aguirre. Leading off and playing in center field is going to be number 10, Brianna Reed. Reed comes in center field. Batting second will be the shortstop, number 4, Mariah Estrada. Estrada at short, bats second. Hitting third, the third baseman, number 15, KK Gonzalez. Gonzalez over at third base this afternoon. Cleaning it up for the Eagles, the catcher, number 5, Alicia Gutierrez. Gutierrez behind the plate this afternoon will clean it up. Batting fifth over at first base is Bella Rocha. Rocha, number 00, hitting fifth. Hitting sixth in left field, number 11, Andrea Starks. Starks in left, where's number 11. Hitting seventh, the designated hitter, Jules Holt. Holt, the designated player, wears number 9. Hitting eighth in right field, Jaslyn Johnson Burns. Burns in right field wears 21. And batting ninth, the pitcher this afternoon, Ava Reyes. Reyes, the pitcher, wears number 6. Top third of the order for the Eagles of Reed, Estrada, and Gonzalez. Middle third of Gutierrez, Rocha, and Starks. And the bottom third of Holt, Johnson, Burns, and Reyes against Tempe Perry, who takes the circle this afternoon for the Lady Cats of Aledo. For Aledo, their starting lineup looks like this. Leading off and playing shortstop will be number 13, Delaney Rosser. Rosser at short wears number 13. Batting second, the pitcher, we referenced her a moment ago, Tempe Perry. Perry in the circle wears 16. Batting third over at third base will be number 11, Kylie Pollock. Pollock at third wears number 11. Playing it up will be the designated hitter, number 2, Riley Marks. Marks, the DH, wears number 2. The flex player is for Aledo is Autumn Goodell. Batting fifth is going to be the right fielder, number 6, Kaylee Martin. Martin in right wears 6. Batting sixth will be the first baseman, Brooklyn Taloa. Taloa at first wears 15. Hitting seventh in left field, number 18, Kennedy Cardenas. Cardenas in left wears 18. Batting eighth in center field, number 8, Helen Overturf. Overturf in center wears number 8. And batting ninth, the catcher, number 12, Rayleigh Mayer. Mayer, the catcher, wears number 12. Top third of the order for Aledo, Rosser, Perry, and Pollock. Middle third of Marks, Martin, and Taloa. Bottom third of Cardenas, Overturf, and Mayer. Against Ava Reyes, the 20-game winner for Abilene High. It's a doubleheader here this afternoon in Graham. As a matter of fact, the Jim Ned Lady Indians have just now entered the stadium. They play, I think they said they play Shallow Water in the second game here tonight. So the regional final, as we talked about, it is 83 here in Graham. It's cloudy, with 25% chance of rain. Wiley Baseball is playing behind us here in this complex for baseball and softball here in Graham. We are to the point of introducing the starting lineups for both teams. Randy Cluck, Greg Knuckles alongside with me today. Abilene High comes in 26-11 overall. As I mentioned earlier, Aledo comes in with their mark of 28-10. Umpires are ready, coaches are ready. We'll be introducing the starting lineups. Be able to hear our public address announcer as they do that.
Class 5A Division I Softball Region 1 Championship. The winner of today's game will advance to play the winner of Melissa and Walnut Grove next week. The designated visiting team is the Abilene Lady Eagles. They come into today's game with a record of 26 wins, 11 losses, and 1 tie. Leading off and playing center field, number 10, Brianna Reed. Batting second for shortstop, number 4, Mariah Estrada. Batting third, the third baseman, number 15, KJ Gonzalez. Batting cleanup, the catcher, number 5, Alicia Gutierrez. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 00, Bella Rocha. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 11, Andrea Starks. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 9, Jules Holt. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 21, Jasmine Johnson-Bones. And batting ninth, the pitcher, number 8, Taylor Reyes. Also, number 22, Liliana Pachicano. Subs for the Lone Eagles, number 1, Alana Flores. Number 2, Jordan Reed. Number 3, Liliana Guerrero. Number 12, Elizabeth Flores. Number 23, Araya Bonnet. And number 25, Claire Seaway. The Lone Eagles are coached by Jenna Aguirre. She is assisted by Shelby Palmer and Kelly Burris. And now we'll line up for the designated home team, the Aledo Bearcats. Aledo comes into today's game with a record of 28 wins and 10 losses on the season. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 13, Delaney Rosser. Batting second and pitching, number 16, Timothy Perry. Batting third and playing third base, number 11, Kylie Pollock. Batting in the cleanup, the designated player, number 2, Riley Marks. Batting fifth is playing right field, number 6, Kaylee Martin. Batting sixth is playing first base, number 15, Brooklyn Torello. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 18, Cindy Cardenas. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 8, Kellen Overturf. And batting ninth and pitching, number 12, Brooklyn Meyer. The coach is the second baseman, number 5, Alden Goodell. Subs for the Bearcats are number 1, Jordan Eddington. Number 3, Elizabeth Finch. Number 4, Eddie Martinez. Number 7, Lily Pettiford. Number 9, Gigi Martinez. Number 10, Leah Thompson. Number 14, Presley Ortiz. Number 17, Riley Gray. And number 19, Caroline Stubbs. The Bearcats are coached by Heather Myers. She is assisted by Cindy Manley, Justin G, and Taylor Wilmer. Would you now please rise and lower your hat for the playing of the national anthem?
Well, we're ready here in Graham. The 5A Division I Region 1 championship game between the Abilene High Lady Eagles and the Aledo Lady Cats. Coming at you live. Glad you're watching this one here on AISD Live here this afternoon. It's a really pretty complex. Home of the Lady Blues you see out there. And Aledo will be taking the field. Tempe Perry is going to be the starting pitcher today. Number 16. Her battery mate is going to be Briley Meyer. Should be an interesting matchup between these two. Abilene High likes to get out in front early. And a lot of this is going to key off their leadoff hitter, Brianna Reed. Perry taking the last of her warm-up pitches. And we're ready to go. The leadoff batter for Abilene High is Brianna Reed. Game time temperature is officially 83 degrees. And the first pitch will come at 4:06 this afternoon. Reed stands in from the left side to face Tempe Perry. And we're ready to go. Here's Perry with a windup, and the first pitch of the regional championship is outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Perry's 1-0 pitch. Up high, ball 2-0. The Abilene High baseball team is here, making a lot of noise to the third base side. Two and 0 the count. Perry sets and deals the 2-0 pitch. That's a called strike, and it's 2-1. Reed comes into today's matchup hitting at .458 on the season. She's got a home run and 12 driven in. Perry's ready. And the 2-1 pitch. It's outside, 3-1. Reed quickly ahead in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. The third baseman, Pollock, is way in over at third base. Perry's 3-1 pitch, swung on, right back to the box. Perry makes a play to first for the out. There's 1 away. That brings Mariah Estrada to the plate. Estrada hitting at .340 on the season, 1 home run, 32 driven in. Perry's first pitch to her, the changeup, called strike, 0-1. Behind Perry this afternoon, Braylee Myers, the catcher, the infield third to first, Kylie Pollock at third, Delaney Rosser at short, Autumn Goodell, the flex player, over at second, Brooklyn Dolores at first. Pitch is a called strike, and it's 0-2. The outfield left to right, Kennedy Cardenas in left, Helen Overturf in center, and Kaylee Martin is in right. No balls and 2 strikes to count to Estrada. And the 0-2 pitch. With that pop, the glove you could hear up here, and missed outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Estrada shows bunt. Doesn't get anybody to come in. The 1-2. Swung on to short. On 2 hops to Rosser. Throw to first for the out. There's 2 gone. Now bring KK Gonzalez to the plate. Gonzalez hitting at .409 on the season, a homer and 32 driven in. She leads in RBIs. Perry's first pitch, swung on, right to third for the out, and the side's retired. Up and down in order go the Eagles in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played a half. It is Abilene High 0 and Aledo coming up here on AISD Live.
Reminder that the use of air horns is prohibited during UIL playoffs. Please, no use of air horns. Thank you.
Top of the order for Aledo in the bottom of the first inning. Delaney Rosser leads it off. She'll be followed by the pitcher, Tempe Perry, and then Kylie Pollock. Against Ava Reyes. 25 starts on the year for Reyes. This will be her 26th start. She is 20-7 on the season. A couple of decisions came in relief. She has a save, a 2.0 ERA. Eagles have to have a big game out of Reyes this afternoon. So Delaney Rosser will start things off. It is raucous here. We're under a big awning, so that helps contain the sound. But it is worthy of the regional final. Reyes is ready. Rosser steps in. The 20-game winner's first pitch is low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Rosser. Rosser swings from the right side. A little bit of an open stance. Outfield straight away. Infield's tight. The pitch missed away. Ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Rosser. The 2-0 pitch. That hit her. So a hit batter. And that'll bring Tempe Perry to the plate. We'll see if Aledo wants to play small ball here and try to move Rosser up. Corners are in, Gonzalez and Rocha, thinking she may want to do exactly that. The pitch to Perry, she shows bunt. She takes inside for a ball, 1-0. Rosser had a big lead. Abilene High came crashing down at third and first. The pitch swung on, skied right here in front of the plate. The third baseman Gonzalez to call the catch, 1 away. So Perry's out. That brings Kylie Pollock to the plate. Defensively for the Eagles, Alicia Gutierrez behind the plate. Infield third to first. KK Gonzalez at third. Mariah Estrada at short. Liliana Pachacano is the flex player at second. And Bella Rocha is at first. The outfield left to right has Andrea Starks in left. Brianna Reed in center and Jaslyn Johnson-Burns in right. The first pitch was a called strike to Pollock. It's 0-1. Second baseman Pachacano is in tight at second. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The count to Pollock. Reyes steps to the rubber, and the 0-2. Swung on, foul into the Eagle dugout, all the way down that left field line. Still 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first is Rosser. Reyes' 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and that's into center field, a base hit. First hit of the ball game. Stopping at second is Rosser. Brings the designated player Riley Marks to the plate. Marks has 2 runners aboard. First and second with 1 out. Reyes' pitch to Marks. A called strike on the outside, 0-1. No balls and a strike. 1 out, 2 aboard. The pitch. Change-up. Missed inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Marks. Reyes looks in at her sign in the 1-1 pitch. That hit her. So 2 hit batters here in the first inning. Has loaded the bases. Jenna Gary comes out to talk with Reyes very quickly. More than anything else, she's setting her defensive alignment. Gary's made her plan. Lady Cats return to the bases. Rosser's at third. Pollock is at second. Marks is at first. Kaylee Martin, the right fielder, bats 5th in the lineup, is at the plate with runners everywhere for Aledo. The infield is in for Jenna Gary's Eagles. And the pitch swung on a number to the mound for 1. The throw to first is not in time. Eagles nearly turn the double play. They get the lead runner 1-2 if you're scoring along with us for the second out. Everybody advances. Martin on via the fielder's choice. And that brings Brooklyn Taloa to the plate. Gutierrez behind the plate, kind of clutched at the ball for a second. There's a good hustle down. Check swing, a called strike, 0-1 to Taloa. Big jam here for Reyes in the first. No balls and a strike with 2 outs. Reyes sets, and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. Squares the count at a ball and a strike. No place to put Taloa. Outfield straight away. Infield's back and deep. The 1-1. Inside corner, a called strike. It's 1-2. So now then, Ava Reyes has come to the doorstep of being able to work herself out of a first inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The 1-2. Swung on, fouled into the net, still 1-2. Zaloa. Pressure situation here. Stepped out of the box, is back in. 1-2 the count. Reyes is ready in the 1-2. Ooh, she just missed. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The deuce is wild. Reyes is ready. The 2-2 pitch swung on into right field, pretty deep, but there is Johnson Burns for the catch and the out, and the side retired. A big threat and nothing more for Aledo. No runs on a hit. There were no errors and 3 left on base. We played 1. We're scoreless here on AIC Live. Tempe Perry gets ready for her second inning. She'll face 4, 5, and 6 in the order for Abilene High. Alicia Gutierrez, Bella Rocha, and Audrey Stark. I said Andrea Starks. Perry's first pitch. A cold strike, 0-1 to Gutierrez. Gutierrez hitting at .398 on the season, 5 homers, 26 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Top of the second, scoreless ball game. 1-1 pitch. Miss. It's 2-1. Aledo had a hit in the bottom of the first. So it's actually no runs on 1 hit for the Lady Cats. The 2-1. Swung on, fouled at the plate. Squares the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Perry kicks and deals. Swung on right back up the middle, of base hit. First hit of the game for the Eagles. That brings Bella Rocha to the plate. Brings a courtesy runner to first. Claire Seago will be the courtesy runner. Here's Rocha. Corners are in tight. Rocha lines one to short, throw to first, double play. So the double play is turned quickly by Aledo. There's 2 gone. And Andrea Starks will be the better. Pitch on the way to Starks. Swung on, pop foul. Going to hit the roof right here where we are. 0-1. Had the roof not been there, we might have had a play. Chances are Randy Cluck or Greg Knuckles would have had a play. I've seen them play softball. I'm not sure. No balls and a strike to count. Here's Perry's 0-1. Swung on. Foul of third. That's going to get out of play. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bases are clear after the double play. Tempe Perry works pretty fast. Here's her 0-2 pitch. Oh, fastball missed. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Time is called. One ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did she go? Oh, they said she did not go. 2-2. An appeal down to first. First base umpire said she did not go. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count with 2 outs. Stark showing bunt. Here's Perry's 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And the side is retired. For the Eagles in the second, no runs on a hit. There are no errors and nobody left on base. We played an inning and a half scoreless here in Graham. The regional final comes back after this on ASD Live. Hogan Field in Graham, the Region 1 5A final between Abilene High and Aledo. Aledo comes to bat here in the bottom of the second, 7, 8, 9 in the order. Kennedy Cardenas, the left fielder, Kellen Overturf, the center fielder, Braylee Mayer, the catcher. Against Ava Reyes. Boy, Reyes worked herself out of a jam in the first. Bases loaded with only 1 out, and she worked her way out of it. Here's the pitch. A called strike, it's 0-1. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Inside Mr. Ball and a strike. Part of what happened in the first, Reyes hit 2 batters. He gave up only 1 hit. The 1-1. Bounced in, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike, the count. Two one offering. Swung on, foul back into the screen. That'll square the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the second. Bases are empty. The 7-hole hitter, Cardenas, the batter. Reyes is 2-2. Swung on, fouled into the screen again. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. That was inside and the count runs full. First batter of the afternoon that Reyes has worked full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Time to pay off Cardenas. Reyes is ready in the 3-2. Swung on, foul. It's going to get out of play. Count holds at 3-2. Reyes will pay her off again. The payoff pitch swung on towards short. Estrada up with it on the run. Can't be handled at first. Tough play. Pulled her off base. I would assume you would score that an error. She had time. It was a tough play. Don't get me wrong. Estrada was charging in, but the throw pulled Rocha off of first. That brings Overturf to the plate. Overturf is the center fielder. See if Aledo puts on a play. The pitch. Called strike, it's 0-1. No balls and a strike. Overturf's outfield partner is there on first base. Here's the pitch. Mr. Outside, 1-1. Ball and a strike.
Hey, move around, let's go.
Reyes sets the 1-1. Bunt shown, fouled out of play. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Overturf.
Hey, see it right here. Hey, gotta work.
Reyes looks in for the sign. Has a habit of doing a windup and throwing the ball into her glove. And here comes the 1-2. That's high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Braley Mayer waits on deck. Cardenas over at first. Overturf is set, and here's the 2-2. Outside high, full count. Second batter now that Reyes has run full. Time to pay her off. 3 balls and 2 strikes. They count to Overturf.
Hey, be ready for it. Let's go.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. She got her on an outside pitch. There's 1 away. I bring Braley Meyer to the plate. Meyer, the catcher. Pitch on the way. Bounced in, going to second on that. It's going to be Cardenas. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. They're called strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Runner at second is Cardenas. Aledo trying to scratch something across. The pitch is high. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The count to Mayer. Delaney Rosser waits on deck. The pitch. Inside. 3-1. There's only one out here in the bottom of the second inning. Three and one the count. Reyes. The pitch. That'll make the count full at 3-2. Three batters here in the second inning. All three, Reyes has worked full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second is Cardenas. Reyes' payoff, swung on, fouled at the plate. Still 3-2. Reyes is ready, and again the payoff. Lost her, ball 4. It's the first walk given up by Reyes, and it brings Delaney Rosser to the plate, the leadoff batter. Rosser reached in the first as she was hit by a pitch. Got around to third base on a single and another hit batter, and then she was forced out at home on the fielder's choice by Kaylee Martin. Wind is picking up, blowing in from right or right to left. I think it's more right to left. Kind of swirling. The pitch. It's called strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, foul. It's out of play, it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to count. The 0-2. Swung on, just getting a piece of that is Rosser. Cardenas is at second, Mayer's at first. 1 out. The leadoff batter, Rosser, in a battle here with Ava Reyes. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Reyes is 1-2. They called strike 3. That's a great pitch for the second out. Two strikeouts now for Reyes. And now bring Tempe Perry to the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up in the infield. Third base side, giving it a run, gets into the nets. No, it's 0-1. Perry popped to third. She hit that sky-high ball that KK Gonzalez came in and made the play on back in the first. Eagle fans are up for Reyes. The 0-1 pitch, swung on into left, deep, way back, gone off the scoreboard. It's a 3-run homer for Tempe Perry, and Aledo leads it 3-0. Now bring Kylie Pollock to the plate. You can definitely tell what direction the wind's blowing now. It is blowing from the first base dugout to the left field scoreboard. That was a shot no matter what. But Perry had all of it. Here's Pollock. It's a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on, fouled. 0-2. Well, now for Reyes, that's got to be the limit. You've got to be able to settle down, get the outs, let your offense do some work. No balls and 2 strikes to count. To Pollock. Reyes is set. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and the side is retired. Whoa! They say the ball was dropped by the catcher, and Pollock reaches first base on the strikeout. Now then the umpires are going to converge and talk about this one. And she is safe. Wow. That brings Riley Marks to the plate. Marks was hit by a pitch in the first. The pitch. Marks looks at a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on. Back of second. Pachacano is there to make the catch for the out, and the side's retired. Well, a big inning, however, for Aledo. 3 runs on 1 hit. It's the 3-run bomb by Tempe Perry. There was 1 error and 1 left on base. At the end of 2, our score, Aledo 3, Abilene High 0 here on AISD Live. Third inning here in Graham. Abilene High will send the 7, 8, and 9 hitters to the plate. Jules Holt will start it off. Holt and then Jaslyn Johnson Burns and Ava Reyes. Tempe Perry's first pitch. Change up, it's a called strike, it's 0-1. Perry's given up 1 hit. Here's a pitch. It's a called strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch coming to Holt. Mr. Outside, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, top of the third, 3-0 Aledo. If you're just joining us. The 1-2 pitch upcoming. Perry pulled the string on one and missed. It's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Holt. Perry's ready in the circle and the 2-2 upcoming. Mr. Outside and the count runs full. It's the first batter of the afternoon that Perry has worked full on. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Time to pay off Holt, and here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. She pulled the string on that, and there's one gone. Second strikeout for Perry. And now bring Jaslyn Johnson Burns to the plate. Johnson Burns swings from the left side. There she steps in. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Johnson Burns hitting at 297 on the year. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on in the air, center field. Right there is over turf for the catch, and there's 2 away. Now bring Ava Reyes to the plate. Well, Tempe Perry helped her own cause. Let's see if Ava Reyes can do the same. Ball bounced in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Perry stepped out of the circle, aligns her defense. Over turf is deep in center. The 1-0 pitch to Reyes. Change up missed. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Fastball outside, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. The count to Reyes. Reyes hitting at 343 on the season. The 3-0 pitch to Ava. They called strike, it's 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike to count. Perry sets to deliver her 3-1 pitch. They called strike, and now the count is full. 3-2 to Reyes. Nobody aboard with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. Pitch swung on. 1 hop to short. Rosser throw to first in time for the outside, retired. Eagles go up and down in order in the 3rd. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Play 3 complete. It's 3-0 Aledo here on AISD Live. Back here at Hogan Field in Graham. My favorite thing about this is foul of left field outside of the ballpark here is the rodeo arena. It's a nice look. Kaylee Martin leading off, the 5-hole hitter here. And the bottom of the 3rd for Aledo. They lead 3-0. On the Tempe Perry home run last inning. Pitches outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Ava Reyes needs to settle down. She needs to get out of an inning really unscratched. The first inning, there was a lot of work, bases loaded, and she got out of it. Pitch swung on, that's in the air. Center field, Reed coming in, started back, comes in, caught up in the air. Makes the play, 1 away. Brooklyn Toloa comes to the plate now. Toloa, the first baseman. Flew out to right her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. Hold the string on that. It's called strike. It's 1-1. A little change up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Too high, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Toloa. Outfield straight away, pretty deep. Patricano is really deep at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that's lifted into left field, a base hit. Nice cutoff by Starks, but digging hard for second is going to be Toloa, and she's got a double. It's the 3rd hit, 1 in each inning for Aledo. Candy Cardenas comes to the plate. Starks made a really nice backhand and left and got it played back in really quickly, but ball was just hit too deep to do anything other than give up the double. Pitch to Cardenas is low for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, foul. Right side, 1-1. Eagles really want to keep Toloa from scoring. One and one with one out. Toloa's at second. The pitch swung on. That's the end of left field, a base hit. On one hop for Starks, makes a play in very quickly. And now then it's first and third with only one out. Now bring Overturf to the plate. Estrada and Pachacano have switched. Estrada now over there at second. Pachacano's at short. For the left-hander Overturf. Shows bunt. Takes a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike.
Let's go. Hey, do work right here.
Corner runners. Toloa at third. Cardenas at first. The pitch swung on, fouled back. 2-2.
Hey, find the middle, kid. Here we go. Let's go, Sam.
No balls, 2 strikes. Braley Mayer, the catcher, is on deck. Here's the 0-2. High for a ball, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Reyes is ready. Pitch gets away. It's going to go. The screen run's going to score. And it's 4-0. No RBI on that. On the wild pitch. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. The 2-2. Called strike 3, and there's 2 gone. Overturf has struck out twice. 4th strikeout now for Reyes. And that brings Braley Meyer to the plate. Meyer digs in, runner at second, the pitch. They called strike, it's 0-1. Oh and 1 the count to Meyer. Race is 0-1, swung on and missed, this strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Nothing and 2 the count. Myers ready, the 0-2. Checked her swing, back to the mound. Reyes throws to first for the out, and the side is retired. But the damage is done again for Aledo. 1 run on 2 hits. There are no errors. And there's a man left. We have played 3. It's 4-0 Aledo here on ASD Live. Fourth inning here in Graham, top of the order for Abilene High. It's going to be Brianna Reed, Mariah Estrada, and KK Gonzalez, top third of the order for the Eagles. Reed hit a comebacker to lead off the ball game. His pitch. Tried to drag a bunt, missed, strike 1, 0-1. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Did she go? They check it. Perry's ready. Here's the pitch. He lays down the bunt, picked up at third, throw to first for the out, 1 away. Kylie Pollock with a gun over there. Nice play at third to get the out, and it brings Mariah Estrada to the plate. Estrada grounded to short her first time up. Here's the pitch. Quick called strike. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 to Estrada. Swung on in the air to left, giving it a run. Cardenas into the fence, makes the grab for the out. There's 2 gone. Well, that's a really nice play. 2 gone, and now bring KK Gonzalez to the plate. Pitch on the way. Missed for a ball, 1-0. Perry has faced the minimum number of batters. Gutierrez's single in the second was erased on a double play ball. Pitch swung on, popped up. Perry will handle it herself for the out, and the side is retired. So the Eagles go up and down in order. In the fourth, we're halfway home. It's 4-0 Aledo here in the 5A Division I, a Region I championship game here on ASD Live. Bottom of the fourth inning for Aledo, top of the order. Delaney Rosser will lead it off. Tempe Perry and Kylie Pollock to follow. Bottom of four, 4-0. Aledo with the lead. 4 runs on 4 hits and no errors for Aledo. No runs on 1 hit for Abilene High. Pitch on the way. A called strike, and it's 0-1 to Rosser. Rosser was hit by a pitch, and she was out looking, so she's 0 for 1. Reyes' 0-1 pitch. Missed her. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes the 1-1 pitch. That hit her. Second time that Rosser has been hit by a pitch. The third hit batter. Now then you got to look at Tempe Perry again. Perry popped up to third, and she had a 3-run bomb in the second. Really the difference in the ball game. Infield pulls up tight at the corners. Pitch on the way. Missed for a ball, 1-0 to Perry. Perry hit her home run off the scoreboard and left. The 1-0 pitch. Mr. Inside, 2-0. Difference really in the ball game is Aledo's had base runners every inning. They left them loaded in the first. 3 in the second, 1 in the third. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High and outside, 3-0. Reyes may not want a whole lot to do with Perry. Here's the 3-0. They called strike, it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Three-one pitch. Missed outside, ball 4, and that's going to put runners at first and second. Second walk issued now. And that brings Kylie Pollock to the plate. Pollock has singled. She struck out and reached on a wild pitch in the second. So she is 1 for 2. Pitch. She pops up the bunt right over the pitcher, and everybody's going to be safe on a bunt single. She carried it right over Reyes, who was charging in. And that's going to bring Riley Marks to the plate. Reyes is in some trouble here. She's worked out of it once before, but the bases are chucked with nobody out. Here's Marks, the pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. Mr. Outside, 2-0. Kaylee Martin waits on deck. Marks hit by a pitch and popped to second, so she's 0 for 1. The 2-0. Swung on, that's into right field, a base hit. It goes through the right fielder. 2 runs are going to score. They tried to hold the run at third, and she comes around and scores. So 3 runs score on what is going to be scored, a hit and an error. That brings Kaylee Martin to the plate. 7-0, Aledo. Pitch is a strike, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled wide of third, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. 7-0, Aledo with the lead. 7 runs on 6 hits. 2 Abilene High errors now. The 0-2 pitch bounces in, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. They looked to see if she went. She did not. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out. 5th hitter of the inning. Runner at second is Marks. Here's the 2-2. That one's fouled off the wall before the dugout, off the third base umpire. Two and two the count. The 2-2 pitch, swung on. That's into left field, a base hit. Stopping at third is going to be Marks. It's the 7th hit of the game for Aledo. Brooklyn Taloa, the batter. Ava Reyes. That's her first pitch, high for a ball, 1-0. Now then, timeout will be called. There's 2 on board. It's 7-0. Aledo with the lead. I was looking to see if Abilene had anybody in the bullpen. I mean, Reyes is your 20-game winner. Aledo has just been up to the task today. So now then, Toloa with a 1-0 count. The pitch swung on. It's into center. Reed coming on, makes a catch. Tagging at third, throw to the plate, not in time. So the sacrifice fly, everybody moves up a base, and it's 8-0. Here's Cardenas. Pitch the called strike. No balls in a strike, the count. The 0-1. Fisted towards short. Up with it. The throw to first is in time for the out. Estrada makes a nice play there. Going to third is Martin. And Overturf will be the batter. Overturf stands in. She struck out twice. Once swinging, once looking. The pitch. A called strike. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on. Into center field. A base hit. It's 9-0. Ninth man to come to the plate in the fourth inning is Braylee Meyer, the catcher. She's walked, scored a run, and they come back here to the mound. 5 runs across here in the fourth. Pitch, swung on and missed, strike one. The 1 pitch. Swung on, skied foul right side. That'll be out play. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Reyes is 0-2. Locked the batter down, but she missed her. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. The 1-2. Swung on, that's into left center field. Base hit. Grounding second, digging for third. Here comes the throw, not in time. Meyer will go to second on the throw. Fifth hit of the inning. Brings Delaney Rosser to the plate. 9-0. We'll have a runner at second. Runner's going to be number 4. Maddie Martinak. will be running at second base. Martinak at second, the runner for Meyer. Here's the pitch to Rosser, outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Rosser hit by a pitch twice and is struck out. The pitch. Rosser checks her swing into left field, base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. Martinak, she will score, and it's 11-0. That brings Tempe Perry to the plate. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Perry scored 2 runs. The big blast, the 3-run homer in the second. 11-0 Aledo. The 1-0 outside, 2-0. To a pitch, swung on. Perry laces one to right center field, a base hit. Another run will score as Rosser. Perry goes into second with a double. Perry has 4 ribbies in the ball game. Seventh hit of the inning. Thirteenth hit against Reyes. And there's a runner. Caroline Stubbs running for Perry. $12-0. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. There's 2 outs in the inning. 12th batter to come to the plate for Aledo in the 4th. Pitch missed. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. They called strike. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The pitch swung on left field, a base hit. Runner rounds third and in to score. Throw down to second, not in time. As Stubbs scores. Makes it 13-0. Pollock now has 3 hits in the game. And Jenna Gary's going to make a move here. Well, you got to give it up for Ava Reyes, the 20-game winner. Is just going to be out of this one. KK Gonzalez is going to come in to pitch. Reyes is going to go 3 2/3 innings. 13 runs on 14 hits, and Aledo has just been on it today. Trying to see where the infield will end up. Alani Flores will go to third. So KK Gonzalez comes in, facing Marks. Pitches outside for a ball, 1-0. 13-0. Runs on 11 hits for Aledo. The 1-0 pitch. Low, 2-0. Aledo has done such an outstanding job of having runners at second, and if you get a base hit, they're going to challenge you to throw them out the plate. The 2-0. Swung on. 2 hops to short. Estrada to first for the out. Side retired. However, for the Lady Cats in the fourth, they will send 13 batters to the plate. They will get 9 runs on 7 hits. There's an error and 1 left on base. We go to the fifth, 13-0. Aledo here on ASD Live. Tempe Perry comes in again here in the fifth. Alicia Gutierrez, Bella Rocha, Andrea Starks for the Eagles. Gutierrez has the lone Abilene High hit. Have an equipment adjustment for Meyer. So here's Gutierrez. Perry's ready in the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Third base. Right there is Pollock for the out. There's 1 gone. One away. Bella Rocha to the plate. Pitch on the way from Perry. Rocha takes it inside for a ball, 1-0. Rocha the line drive to short, her first time up. Perry's 1-0 pitch. Tried to change up, Mr. High 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Inside, 3-0. 3-0 to Rocha. Andrew Starks on deck. The 3-0. That's a strike. It's 3-1. 13-0 Aledo. They had the bases loaded in the first and didn't score. Then they put 3 on the board on a home run by Perry in the second, 1 in the third, 9 in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Deep in the hole is short. Long throw. Rosser doesn't have it. And it is a hit for Rocha. That brings Starks to the plate. Starks steps in. Struck out victim her first time. Pitch is swung and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 to Starks. Runner at first, Rocha. The pitch on the way. Swung on. Nice play at third by Pollock. Throws to first from her knees for the out, 2 away. Oh my, what a play. A diving stab at third, got up to her knees, and throws out Starks for the second out. And now bring Jules Holt to the plate. He'll be a pinch hitter for Holt. Leilani Valero. Valero will pinch hit here in the bottom of the, or the top of the fifth, excuse me. The pitch high for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. Missed inside. Again, 2-0. Jaslyn Johnson Burns on deck if the inning stays alive. Then come out and talk to Perry. Trying to get Perry just be calm and finish the ball game here. $13 to nothing. 2 balls, no strikes to Valero. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled into the screen, 2-1. Good cut by Valero. Perry sets, enter 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Perry's come to the doorstep. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second is Rocha with 2 outs. And Perry's 2-2. Misser outside, the count is full, 3-2. Time to pay off Leilani Valero. Perry's ready. From the circle, the payoff pitch. It's high for ball 4. And Valero's going to get a walk. First walk issued by Perry. Brings Jaslyn Johnson Burns to the plate. Perry sets the pitch. Runners go. Pitch is swung on in the air. Center running in, making the catch for the out. And the ball game for Aledo. The Region 1 champions, the Aledo Lady Cats. Abilene High will get no runs on 1 hit. No errors, 2 left on base. Here in the 5th inning, and by the mercy rule, Aledo is going to win this by a final score of 13-0. Teams will go across, and Aledo will head to Austin to play for the state semifinal next week. For Abilene High, no runs on 2 hits. They committed 2 errors. They left 2 on base. For the Lady Cats of Aledo, 13 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They strand 6. Tempe Perry is your winner. She goes 5 innings, gives up 2 hits, no runs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And Ava Reyes will take the loss this afternoon. She will finish her year 20 wins and 8 losses. Congratulations to the Lady Cats for the win here this afternoon to go to 13-0. Congratulations to Jenna Gary's Abilene High Eagles, who got to the first regional final in program history, as she led them to a 26-12 record on the season. But it ends here in Graham today, 13-0 to Aledo, and that's going to do it for us. For Randy Cluck and Greg Knuckles, I'm Jimmy Pogue. Thanks, first of all, for all of you for listening to AISD Live this year, listening and watching. It has been a pleasure. We started the first week of school. Last time I checked, this is the last week of school outside of finals. That's how long this season lasted. It has been enjoyable, and we will see you in football. So again, for Randy Cluck, for Greg Knuckles, I'm Jimmy Pogue. Thanks for watching this one, everyone, here on AISD Live. So long, everyone.